At the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, there is a place where sunlight never reaches. A world hidden beneath nearly 11 kilometers of water. Colder than Antarctica, darker than space, and more unexplored than the surface of the moon. The Mariana Trench. For decades, scientists have sent cameras, submarines, and robotic explorers into its depths. And every time, they returned with more questions than answers. Strange sounds, unidentified movements, creatures unlike anything seen on Earth. But perhaps the most unsettling fact of all is how little humanity truly knows about what exists below. Because somewhere in that endless darkness, something may still be waiting. This is the story of what's hiding in the Mariana Trench.
The Mariana Trench lies deep within the western Pacific Ocean, a massive scar beneath the seafloor, stretching for thousands of kilometers. At its deepest point, known as Challenger Deep, the pressure becomes almost impossible to imagine. More than 1,000 times stronger than surface atmospheric pressure. A human could never survive there without protection. Even submarines struggle against the crushing environment. For centuries, people believed the deep ocean was empty, a lifeless abyss beneath the waves. But modern exploration revealed something extraordinary. Life exists even here. Creatures adapted to complete darkness, animals producing their own light, transparent organisms drifting through black water like living ghosts. And the deeper scientists explored, the stranger things became.
In 1960, two explorers descended into the Mariana Trench inside a tiny submarine called the Trieste. As they moved deeper beneath the ocean, sunlight disappeared completely. The water outside became endless blackness. The submarine creaked under unimaginable pressure. Dust-like particles floated through the darkness outside the window. Then suddenly, they reached the bottom, a place no human had ever seen before. The ocean floor looked silent, empty, covered in pale sediment. But according to the explorers, something moved in the darkness nearby, a shape disappearing beyond visibility. Nobody could confirm exactly what they saw, and over time, the story became part of deep-sea legend.
The deep ocean contains some of the strangest life forms ever discovered. Giant translucent jellyfish, fish with glowing organs, creatures capable of surviving conditions once thought impossible. Some appear almost alien. Scientists discovered species with transparent skin, bioluminescent patterns, enormous eyes adapted for darkness. And still, new species continue appearing every year. One expedition recorded an unidentified sound deep within the trench, a low metallic echo repeating through the water. Researchers nicknamed it the Deep Signal. No explanation was ever confirmed. Some believed it came from geological activity. Others thought it originated from unknown marine life. But the sound was never fully identified.
Years later, an unmanned exploration drone descended into the trench, carrying advanced cameras and sensors. For hours, everything appeared normal. The drone transmitted footage of strange rock formations, pale sea creatures, underwater cliffs disappearing into darkness. Then suddenly, the signal changed. Static flooded the transmission.
The cameras shook violently. And for several seconds, the drone captured something massive moving beyond the light range. Only part of the shape became visible, too large to identify clearly. Then, the feed ended completely. When the drone was recovered days later, its outer cameras were damaged. No official explanation was ever released publicly.
The ocean is never truly silent. Whales communicate across enormous distances. Underwater earthquakes echo through deep water. Icebergs crack far from the poles. But some sounds recorded in the Mariana Trench remain unexplained. Scientists detected deep metallic pulses, rhythmic vibrations, low-frequency tones unlike known marine activity. One recording sounded almost mechanical. Another resembled distant movement across the sea floor. Researchers debated possible explanations for years, yet many recordings remain mysteries even today. And because humans have explored less than 10% of Earth's oceans, the possibility of unknown discoveries remains very real.
Modern technology transformed deep-sea exploration. Robotic submarines now descend farther than ever before. AI mapping systems create detailed images of the trench floor. Ultra-powerful cameras reveal landscapes hidden for millions of years. And what scientists discovered was astonishing. Massive underwater cliffs, hidden volcanic formations, entire ecosystems surviving in total darkness. Some trenches contain lakes beneath the ocean itself, pools of ultra-salty water where normal marine life cannot survive. The deeper humanity explores, the more alien Earth begins to feel. One private expedition attempted to reach an unexplored section of the trench. The crew documented everything carefully during descent. At first, communication remained stable. Then, unusual interference began affecting navigation systems. The submersible drifted off its planned route. Lights outside revealed enormous underwater rock formations rising from the darkness. And then, the sonar detected movement nearby. Large movement. Slow. Following the submersible through the darkness. The crew attempted to identify it, but visibility remained almost zero. Moments later, communication cut out completely. For several hours, nobody knew what happened. Then, suddenly, the submersible resurfaced far from its original location. The crew refused to explain what they experienced below. Humans fear the deep ocean for one simple reason. We cannot fully see it. Darkness creates uncertainty, and uncertainty creates imagination. The Mariana Trench represents the ultimate unknown on Earth, a hidden world existing beneath us all this time. Silent, cold, unreachable. Unlike mountains or forests, the deep sea hides itself completely. And perhaps that mystery is exactly what continues drawing explorers downward. Because somewhere below the waves, there are still places untouched by humanity. Scientists believe the oceans may hold discoveries capable of changing humanity's understanding of life itself. Unknown ecosystems, ancient geological secrets, new biological adaptations, perhaps even organisms unlike anything currently known. future expeditions will explore deeper than ever before, using autonomous submarines, AI exploration systems, advanced sonar mapping, deep ocean laboratories. But even with modern technology, the trench remains largely unexplored, a reminder that Earth still contains mysteries hidden beyond human reach.
Tonight, far beneath the Pacific Ocean, the Mariana Trench remains exactly where it has always been, silent beneath crushing darkness, ancient, unmapped, unseen. And somewhere below those endless black waters, something may still be moving quietly through the abyss, waiting in the deepest place on Earth.